I threw it away. I even washed my balcony aside ya nyuma, like my kitchen balcony, the walls, I washed them, y'alls. Niliosha ukuta. Nimehang. Unaona? Even nimeshinda the whole week nikihang. Nimehang. What was I saying? There was this Chinese guy. He had the mask and everything. Swap people. Hey, nini uri adire herera ni dakaguhiririe. What's happening? So hi guys, I hear you guys. First of all, thank you so much for joining my channel. For those who are new here, my name is Milan Kabata, and yeah, I've not done a video in quite a minute because I've just been honestly, I have no excuse. Today is day 100 of quarantine day, and I just thought, why not do a video that is sort of a life update. I'm having fruit. I can't up from watermelons and brought them to the car to eat. Don't ask me why I'm idle like that. So basically, if you've been here, you know I work from home. So this quarantine thing clearly is my life. I've seen memes about that. So basically, what I've really noticed is that when you're used to being at home and then now you have to be home, there's a difference. Like, it's not as free as now it was before, because before I could wake up, run up on some work that I had last night, like the previous night, work on something, or sleep in if I wanted to sleep in if I don't have any meetings. But now, and go meet my best friend if I wanted to catch up with some people, I'd call them up. But now it's not the same. It's like it's compulsory that you're in the house. So it's kind of like, unajua ukikatazwa kitu, that's when you want it more. And it's really difficult. Like, me and my boyfriend have been having a hard time just understanding we are always home 60% of the time, or even 70% of the time. So what's the big deal? But it's quite different because you have to come up with a whole new routine that doesn't include you being in social places, which is new to we Kenyans. So yeah, what have you guys been doing? What has been your go-to plan? Because I've seen some people are exercising, some people are running, part of exercise. Some people are homeschooling their kids. Well, me, I don't know about that, and I don't know what skills you need to garner, but that's just I'm glad my ovaries have not been active, so for now. But yeah, so we decided, me and my boyfriend sat in the house and we decided, we've been debating, do you think there's going to be a total lockdown in the country? And honestly, I feel that's the only way we are going to cap this thing, because it's painful for those people who have to hustle, because again, we are not like the rest of the world. I mean, we are a third world country. People literally live from hand to mouth. So telling people to stay indoors is a bit of much of a bargain, because people need to feed their families and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's a small price to pay rather than dying, y'all. I think it's a small price to pay for us to just stick it out, have maybe the toughest 14 days or maybe 21 days of our lives of being just locked in, and be free of the whole corona thing in time. I'm seeing how China handled it. They shut down their whole goddamn country, and it's worked for them. I mean, it's the second day, if I'm not wrong, that they've not reported a case of coronavirus. So literally things have started to go back to normalcy in Wuhan. And I think Italians, as they say before, they took it as a joke. All of them, their schedules never changed when they heard about this pandemic. They took it lightly, and now look, we are talking about a mortality rate. I think it's the highest now, the country that has been hit the most, with 5,500 deaths. I mean, that's a whole, I don't know, a stadium of people. So it's no joke. So I feel like it's a small price to pay, but we'll be home. So personally, me, I have been idle. Mimi sitadanganya. I feel like the effects of coronavirus And this whole go stay home thing has affected every sphere of everybody's life. I mean, let's even not begin with how you guys, like the people who are employed, how has the HR communicated this to you? Are people on compulsory leave? Are people on unpaid leave? Are people on paid leave, depending on the organization you're working for? Like, what's happening? What's happening? And I mean, this is a ripple effect. Come to think of it, if you are shut down on like compulsory leave in your house and you're not going to be paid for it, and the landlord expects you to pay for your rent, you're expected to pay for your water. For those who pay for water, you're expected to pay for your tokens, you're expected to pay for your internet for those who use home fiber. Like, everything, bills don't stop. And this is the sad part, like, you'll be in the house, Netflix and chill because you have to, but at the same time your bills are still running up, you know. And it's crazy how for the first 3 days you might think, all fun, and then until you realize, like for me, because in the other sector of self-employment, like it's been tougher on someone like me, because I mean, all the leads I was following up in for my biashara have kind of halted. And being that I'm in the experiential marketing kind of thing, experiential is practically being on the ground, so no one is on the ground, meaning my bag has been stopped, my bag has been halted. And it's a painful process it's almost depressing, to be honest, because when you think that this is very ambiguous news we are talking about, timelines are very ambiguous, we're not being told the shutdown is going to be from date this to that. It's go home, we'll communicate. So yeah, my schedule of quarantine started when I went to go pick my brother up from school. They just wrote a message and like, y'all come for your sons. So I went for my brother. He had this, you know, those crazy high school bags. Everything was packed up, an extra paper bag full of just like books, because I mean, he's in form 4, and I kind of feel bad for him, because I mean, y'all, to go form 4, this is the 1 year you need to take seriously and be in your books to ensure like the most incredible outcome comes from your 2 terms, because the 3rd term you're sitting for exams. And to be home and everything, it's not the same as being in school. So I'm just like, I'm glad I'm not in form 4, form 1, form 2, 3. I'm glad I'm not in high school, because shit would have been fucked up. Of course, if I was in form 1, maybe been a fun time for 2 weeks to take a break. But when you are form 4, I think it's more like, it's not a meticulous time. It's not at all. So yeah, I picked up my brother from school, took him home, and then I've just been home. Let me tell you, my boredom has taken a whole new league of cleanliness. Like, I've been doing like cleaning. I even washed my balcony aside ya nyuma, like my kitchen balcony, the walls, I washed them, y'all. Niliosha ukuta ya balcony yangu, at the rails. As in, it's just been crazy. And then I shut down, like I shut off, nilizima fridge yangu. Then I took out the whole ice bag from the freezer, I threw it away. So sorry, I was interrupted. But yeah, I was talking about like how my cleanliness has just taken a new toll, and it's because I'm idle. So like the first activity I did was just cleaning out my balcony, arranging it from scratch, like taking out the things I didn't need in the balcony. You know, sometimes like all the things you don't need end up in your balcony, and then now you're like, no, I'm hoarding, so I need to move these things out. So that was I think my day. I don't know, at this point I'm not even counting. So I did that, and then I had a time where what else did I do? I was telling you guys, I took out my fridge, everything, like I removed everything, switched it off, cleaned it, arranged everything back. Yani, my mom will be proud. My mama, she will be proud. Nimekuwa msafi. Then today I took out my duvet, I soaked it. I'm going to kanyaga it, because it is a laundry. Laundry is my feet, and the feet is my laundry. So yeah, this pineapple is nice. Amen to the coochie. So yeah, I've been cleaning, disturbing my boyfriend as he's working because he's been trying to edit, and me, I'm needy as fuck. So I've just been there hugging him, asking him to take a break so that we can watch something together, being that nag that everybody needs in their life. That has been me. But then, like today, after I soaked off like the duvets and everything, we decided, like, because of the debate of the lockdown, we were like, why don't we just go to the supermarket and get a few things, like just toiletries, not so much, not fighting for tissues, but toiletries, the spirits and everything, and the sanitizers. And then what else could we have gotten? What else would have been nimehang? No, nimeshinda the whole week nikihang. Nimehang. What was I saying? So we decided to go get like cereals and everything, but we didn't make it in time to buy cereals because I'll tell you guys, I have this neighbor. I don't know whether I show you guys. He's lit. Let me show you. Guy, I have to stop the video to show you guys. Do you see? So sorry. So anyway, so ended up at the supermarket. We live next to or near a Quick Mart. It's pretty easy. Just took the paper bags, went, first wrote a shopping list, because me, I'm all about that life of picking each and everything I see. I need to be guided by a shopping list, and my boyfriend is not about to spend the way I want to spend. So shopping list, Apple. Then we went, we bought the things. The thing that worries me the most is that we keep talking about this self-quarantine, but I can tell you guys, me where I live, people are out in these streets. It's like the supermarket was full. They even had some pointers like on the floor, stickers saying keep 1.5 meters away from it. Who are Kenyans? Who is we? Who are we? We do not know. What are you saying? 1.5 what? We do even know what meters are. And everybody was just then let me give you the funniest story. So when we reached the aisle, we were coming back. So we were at the ground floor. So we normally shop at the ground floor and then go up, so that now we can go to the cashier to pay upstairs, which is easier. So when we were at the aisle, the freezer aisle where there's milk, yogurt and everything, the sausages and everything, there was this Chinese guy. He had the mask and everything. Swap people. So some mama, I'll say it the way she said it, because she said it in Kikuyu. She was like, hey, it means he is the one I am not going. Don't come close to me, sir, you better keep your distance. And I was just like, he must feel so alone, because everybody was just like low-key, like, it's like, poor guy, you guys. Where my boyfriend was like, man, I'm not here for the jokes. So that was funny. But yeah, but he had a mask, at least he's taking precaution. And not every Chinese, it doesn't mean if you're a Chinese person you have it, but again, prevention is better than cure. So sir, keep your fucking distance. Keep your distance. So that was very interesting. Yeah. Then yeah, we wanted to get, so the plan was to go to the supermarket, get like the flowers and everything. And then now my boyfriend had a phone call. He had a meeting at 5. A phone meeting. So we had to go back home. So right now he's in his meeting, and then we have to head back to get like cereals, because I figured now my activity for every day is going to be boiling a different kind of cereal every day. So we have dengos in the house. So tomorrow the first thing I'm doing is first jaguaring those cereals. Now I'm not going to do those online things of ordering cereals. We have all the time to chagua things, eh? So I'm chaguaing the dengus. Okay, there are many, but it will keep me busy. So I chagua the dengus, I boil them and then dish them, put them in store them, and then like put them in the freezer. And then like I was planning to get the njahes. I don't know these things in English. Are they black beans or what? Njahes, cowpeas, what else? Njahe, doroko. They're like njugus, like brown njugus. Like the point is, we're going to get cereals, and then we also need to get some rice. And yeah, and we bought like a few beers, nothing strong, just a few beers to like keep us afloat this rate, because what is sobriety? And like I think you stay at home so much, you could just looking at your partner like there's nowhere else you want to go. It's like I can't go anywhere even if I wanted to go. So how are you guys coping? Like the pandemic and the whole quarantine thing has just made me be more, how do I say it? Me, I'm idle. I've watched so many movies and a lot of series. Like, it's crazy, yo. It's crazy. And guys, let me tell you, I've been watching Dynasty. It's a series app I watch, but let me tell you, this is some long ass series, you guys. Like the series, I was telling my best friend, the series has 22 episodes, and each episode is 42 minutes. So I think I'm covered for the quarantine time. I'm covered. Nimekuwa nikiwatch hadi naumwa na kichwa. I'm like, oh my god, I need a break. But that was interesting. So part of the movies I've watched that are very interesting, some have really wasted my time. Like yesterday we were watching a movie called Cleanliness. Guy, my boyfriend can't relate. Guy, it was a disaster. It was just the most baseless movie I've ever watched. There was no start, ending, nothing. I was like, who wrote this script? Who wrote? Because me, I think I can write a better script, to be honest. I was very disappointed. But I watched Clemency. I've watched The Invisible. This word has been refusing to come out of my tongue. Invincible. Not invincible. Invisible. Quarantine inanifanya invisible. Invisible Man. Will you keep quiet? It's by Elizabeth Moss. The people who watch The Handmaid's Tale, that chick. So yeah, those are the movies I've been trying to just skim through. So today, like trying to watch like a lot of movies. I've watched this short film called not film, like it's like a series, but every episode is like 20 minutes or less. It's called I'm Not Okay With This. It's really, really strange, but in a good way. It's really good. And then what else did I watch? Just a whole, I'm doing anything and everything that presents itself in the household. I'm going to say my signature, like Amilan Kabata, subscribe to my channel. But if this ends up in IGTV, I love you guys, and check out my link on my bio to just subscribe to my channel. And yes, keep the prayers up and behave your quarantine time. Back to